From 2008 to 2015, I was a clarinetist in my school's band, specifically the Hutto Middle School and Hutto High School band, respectively. It was a pretty nice group to be part of, and considering I actually had a few family members who had a history with being band students themselves, namely my father, who was a percussionist, and my grandmother, who also played clarinet, it felt totally natural for me to carry on the family tradition, I guess you could say. Once marching band came along, things went different. And I discovered just how different it would be on my first day of freshman band camp in June or July of 2011. I can't recall exactly which month. Now, band camp is pretty straightforward. It occurred during the summer, and everyone in the band would show up at school on every weekday before school started up again, and we'd do marching exercises, start learning the show we'd perform during that season, rehearse assorted tunes in the band hall, etc., etc. Now, the people just joining the band would have to start their camp routine a few weeks ahead of time, before the upperclassmen got there. You know, get our bearings, as it were. Well, on the first morning of my first day of freshman band camp, things started out fine as we did exercises in the band hall and prepared to head outside for what was set to be a 4-hour marching practice outside, where we could start our day off by holding a marching stance. Teachers started coming around, making sure us students were in the right positions and that we were fully at attention. Yeah, after a good 45 minutes, maybe less, maybe more, I'm not quite sure, the good old Texas heat started getting to me. As I stared at the ever-blue sky, I began to feel a bit dizzy. Since no teacher was coming my way, I figured the best course of action to take was to sit down for a second and try to get my body clear. The next thing I knew, everything went black and blurry for what felt like hours. When I came to, I felt myself being pushed onto the nearby grass patch near where we were standing. A few of the teachers and students assisted in helping to keep my head elevated and gave me some water to chug down as I waited to be picked up by my mother, who took me to the doctor and allowed me to stay home for the remainder of the day. Apparently, I gave myself a nasty headache upon the pavement so bad that, according to one student, my head dribbled on it like a human basketball. It seems the reason this happened was because that morning, in my infinite wisdom, I didn't eat a good enough breakfast or fully prepare myself for the conditions I would be in. Thankfully, I learned from this, and an incident like this wouldn't occur like this again, outside of a day during school where I somehow passed out yet again during band class for reasons I don't know. I swear I ate good on that morning, I swear! Still, it doesn't change the fact that I was the first student to pass out on the first day of freshman band camp. So, that happened.